Welcome in, I'm Stacy, and today, thanks to Lumibricks, I have the Sunrise Lighthouse. This is set number 18007. It contains 1,632 pieces, 10 LED lights, 25 printed elements, a very cute car as a side build, and 3 very fitting minifigs. The Sunrise Lighthouse is the first set released in the new phase of the Road Trip Series, the Saltwind Coast. Let's take a closer look so you could decide if you will be a lighthouse keeper. Coming from the Maritimes, I live in a place where there are quite a few lighthouses, so I was very intrigued with this set. Take a look at this base. All the different colors of blue that we can see here. In behind these waves, there's actually an LED strip to make these waves glow. Then we have these white caps. And then underneath these clear blue pieces, we have blue and white pieces to give it different color and texture. Then we have this really nice wharf that is built in. We've got our minifig here. He's got a plaid shirt. Looks like he has a white undershirt underneath it with some blue jeans. We'll take a look at the back of him. And his plaid shirt prints continue. You can see the back of his gray hair. Pretty cute. And there is actually a stud right there, a jumper right there for the minifig, which is fabulous. We also have that wooden piece that's kind of attached to the wharf to look like it's loose, which is neat. And we come over this side. Now we have a sandy area, like our beach. Really, really nice, beautiful printed piece. Welcome to the Saltwind Coast. Population of 103. Pretty small place. We've got a shell there on the beach. We've got a beautiful tree up on the ledge. And we have 2 other minifigs. We have this lady here who is doing some art. She's got a paintbrush in her hand and a couple of printed pieces there. She's got on a nice tank top and a sweater over top. And there is the back of her print as well. Again, there's a stud right there for her, a jumper, which is perfect. The printed piece here on the sand is meant to be bird footprints, which is a really cute detail. Then we've got another minifig. I believe he is our light keeper based on his orange shirt and his hat. See the back of him as well. He's got a hood printed on the back. Nice black pants and a jumper there for him. So there's lots of studs on the bottom of this set, but there are a couple of single jumpers, which are great. I really like the use of the dark brown, the light brown, and the gray for rocks on the back here. Really nice landscaping. We also have an external connector here, which allows us to run multiple sets off of one battery source, which is so exciting. Over to this side, we have some more water and waves and rocks. And this piece right here actually pops right off. And there's our battery box, nicely hidden. So we can pull this out. And there's our switch for our power, lights on, lights off. And our connector box is right under there as well. So if we wanted to unplug this, it's at the very front that we could plug in a USB to use a battery bank as well. So I love the way it's nicely hidden, and the wires are also hidden. Other than the lights behind the waves, we do have some more lights on our base. We've got 2 lights on posts there right in front of the lighthouse. We've got a softer light by the wharf and another one by our beautiful printed sign. Over to the lighthouse. We have a door here, which is very interesting. It's actually a printed door instead of actually building a door, but it's pretty cute. It opens up nice and smooth. And inside we can see a bit. We've got a ladder on the wall and some tools on the other side of the wall. When we come up to the lighthouse, I really like the red and the white and the different trims around each level. We've got some windows, and not all the same windows. We've got some different windows around each floor. And then up to the top, we have our light. So this light is incredible. It's actually a circle, and the lights take turns going on and off around in a circle to give it the illusion that it's actually spinning, but it's not. Nice and bright, see it flashing, and there's windows in there as well to be able to see better. So remember how we can't see too much of this lighthouse when we look through the front door. If I spin this around, this whole piece actually comes off modular style. So this gives you some idea of how this whole lighthouse is built. All the little bricks and the spaces in between. It's really, really neat. And you build some really tall pieces in here, but take a look inside. Now you can see the ladder and the tools. And we've got a printed piece with a caution sign. We've got a light in there and another ladder up to that red level. So there are a couple of studs at the very bottom of the lighthouse, and that's what this piece here attaches onto. So we just pop that on and push it down, and now it's attached. And I also want to show you that this whole lighthouse on this base actually comes off. Here's our connector to light up our lighthouse from the battery down at the bottom, our connector there. So you can see underneath the lighthouse is all tiled. It's all the sand and the beach around that as well. As most of you know, I'm not a big fan of side builds, but I thoroughly enjoyed this little car. It is so solid, well put together. We actually have some working lights on the front. I thought originally it looked like a Beetle, and then when I put the hood on, I realized those printed pieces, that's a Beetle. Really nice. Really nice windshield. We've got chrome pieces for the mirrors. Beautiful tires. And our doors open. I can see right inside to the steering wheel. And then we come along to the back, and we've got our clear lights and our red lights. They don't light up, but our trunk does open. There's a map in the trunk. That is actually loose, so I'll take that out. And then in the trunk, we have a tool bag, and that is actually on studs, so it doesn't slide around at all. Turn it around to the other side, the same. The door opens as well. And then we have this roof rack. So this is a separate little build that actually comes off. And we've got a surfboard and a suitcase. And then on the other side, we have a guitar. And those are all printed pieces. And I love the straps. They're just the ropes that we use on a lot of sets. And they're crisscrossed to strap on everything to the roof. The roof actually does come off of this as well. Whoops, just that one piece. And we can fit a minifig in. I'll show you that. There we go. Our minifig fits in there well. She doesn't attach to any studs or anything, so she is loose, but the size of it looks really good that she actually does fit in there. And we can put the roof back on, no problem. So for the lights for this car, we do have a battery pack underneath. It takes two CR2032 batteries, and there's just a little switch here to turn them on and off. If you have big fingers, it might be a little hard to get in there, but it is in the right position. I double checked. Now, take a look at this front again. My husband disagrees that this is a Beetle and thinks it's a ladybug. What do you think? I've dimmed the lights in the room to give you a better look at this set in a different setting. Love the lights behind the waves. It just glows. It's so well done, but I almost wish it was maybe a breathing light to give it some movement. The soft light by the wharf is beautiful. We can see lights right up through the lighthouse, and then up to that beautiful light on top, the main attraction. Spin this around a little bit. Got another window back here, down at the bottom. There the light is coming through. And let's take this off. Take a look inside with the dim lights. I love this. It is really well built and just the amount of lights that you want to see. I really enjoyed this sunrise lighthouse. I honestly had no issues with any of the build. I love the size. I love the amount of lights, the minifigs. It was a joy. I did bring in the Lego Lighthouse for comparison purposes. As you can see, they are similar sets, but also very different. Look at the light on top of the sunrise lighthouse, how it emulates spinning. It's so bright in the dark, and those waves look beautiful. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.